Hey everyone, we just had what they call a winter storm here in Northern California, and there's places where the snow is up to 12 inches, which is way more than we're used to. I am in Northern California instead of Southern California, like a lot of people think of sunny beaches, etc. And I'm at a higher elevation, so we do get snow, but not this much. So I came here to show you this great oak tree that I like to visit frequently when I'm wanting some alone time, some time to kind of self-reflect, contemplate on what I'm doing in my life or whatever. Asking for guidance, for looking for any kind of clues, etc., on how best to proceed in certain things in my life, like we all do in different ways. This tree has always been a symbol of resilience for me because it is so old and so great and has stood for so many years. Lots of wisdom, has gone through a lot of history in its life, the things that it's seen. I don't even know how old it's an oak tree. I wouldn't even know how to guesstimate how old this is. Wow, look at that. I just stood under this tree last week in all of its gloriousness, and I'll post some pictures of what it looked like when it stood. But back to the idea of resilience. So this tree has fallen. Actually, several trees. This tree right here has fallen, which had grown into part of that oak. That's one of the oak branches there. That was part of this bigger oak right here. I wonder if I can get around all this. So back to the idea of resilience. So yes, the tree is down, but is it still resilient? It may not live as a tree as it once was, but it will serve a purpose of some kind. Oh yeah, so that's a different tree right there that fell, got uprooted. I'm just gonna make a circle around all of this. It still resembles resilience to me. It still has a purpose. Somebody will come along at some point and cut it down and it'll become firewood, or who knows, all the potential possibilities it has. It could be a boat, it could be a house, maybe not a complete house, part of a house. It could be a tree house for some kid, but it still has purpose. It's not done yet. Same for us. We fall, we get up, we realign our purposes, we find what we're doing, we get up, and we stand strong like the big tall oak. And if our purpose isn't to stand as a tall oak, then maybe our purpose is to be something else. And it's our job to sit with that and find out what it is that we do need to do. So that's what I do. That's what I love to do. I'm coaching now. Still with my registered nurse license, which is awesome. I'm loving that I can still work with my license. I know many of you know that I have a genetic, getting clumps of snow falling on me. I have a genetic immune deficiency, which my body is not able to maintain memory for antibodies. So I could be exposed to an illness, not create antibodies on it, get re-exposed, get the same illness. I could get chickenpox 50 times in my life if I had that exposure. Vaccines don't work on me. I actually get antibodies infused into me every 4 weeks. Borrowed antibodies from plasma donors. So thank you to any plasma donors, or maybe future plasma donors if you feel called from this video. But because of that, I've not worked since mid-March, since COVID, and so I've not been able to do direct patient care. So I'm redefining myself. I am resilient, and I have found my new purpose, and my new purpose is helping others to find their new purpose. Or it could just be to help you organize your life, to help you see what's going on in your life and break it down so that it can be manageable and you can get back on track to where you want to be. And I've transformed, gosh, I've done, through my practicum hours, I've transformed 6 lives, made different changes, changed relationships with people, had people change their whole diet lifestyle, exercise lifestyle, work on some people's medical diagnosis to better understand what it is that they're living with and what kind of changes. And the way that I go about doing this is situations like this, we might even do a Zoom walk where we talk and find things in nature that kind of reflect to what it is that we're working with and what we're doing. And I know I've taken somebody to the beach on a Zoom walk once and applied it to her situation. She was having a potential divorce happening after 30 plus years, and we were able to work through some stuff in her mind that was going on with her relationship, and she was able to work on herself in the way that she's able to, because we can only control ourselves. Can't control anybody else except for ourselves, right? Let's just go ahead and keep walking for a little bit. I like this deep snow. It's kind of fun. I've got good snowproof boots, so oh, look right here, it's really deep. I'm having fun. I mean, why not? I have no power at home right now. Haven't had power for, I don't know, 15 hours or something like that. Fortunately, I have a wood stove, so that's keeping us nice and cozy. Cooked some oatmeal on the wood stove. So how's that for resilience? You know, I believe everyone has resilience. We all, have had our struggles in life, and I'd love to hear what your struggles might be, and how you've overcome them. Or maybe you want to coach with me, and we can find out how together you want to work through that. Where's your resilience? How are you going to redefine your path into becoming a better you? That's what I'd like to know. It's a really cool discovery. It's a really cool journey to go on. I enjoy it just as much as my clients, if not more. Actually watching and seeing people grow and feeling good about themselves, feeling more confident, more self-worth, loving themselves, changing their lives, becoming who they're meant to be. It's just such a beautiful thing. And I just want to thank you there's a tree way down there, for coming on this beautiful walk with me. Resilience. What do you got?